hello, and welcome back to another segment of Daily Bible Bites here at Mount Olive Multicultural Community Church. Today is February 7th, and we are in chapter 27 of the book of Job. Job's final defense. I vow by the living God that as long as I live, my lips shall speak no evil, my tongue shall speak no lies. Until I die, I will vow my innocence. I am not a sinner. Those who declare otherwise are evil men. But what hope has the godless when God listened to his cry? For he does not pay any attention to God except in times of crises. I will teach you about God, but I don't need to, for you know as much about him as I do. This is the fate awaiting the wicked. If he has children, they will die in war or starve. The evil man may accumulate money like dust, with closets full of clothing, but the innocent shall wear that clothing. He goes to bed rich, but wakes up to find his wealth is gone. Terror overwhelms him. The east wind sweeps him into eternity. He longs to flee from God. Everyone will cheer at his death. So here is another response from Job. And to this point, we've seen for quite some time now, quite a few chapters, Job and his friends kind of going back and forth about what is a sinner, the fate of the sinner, what happens to those who sin and who go against God. But one thing he says here, he says, I vow by the living God that as long as I live, my lips shall speak no evil, my tongue shall speak no lies. And then he says, until I die, I will vow my innocence. I am not a sinner. Even though he's going through all the things that he's going through, we know that he has not spoken against God, and he is able to say, I am not a sinner. I'm not a sinner. I vow my innocence. So we want to make sure that we are in that same position where we can say that we are sinners saved by grace, but we are not active sinners. We know that there's always going to be sins of omission and sins of commission. That means that there are things that we have done that we aren't supposed to do but may not know. And then that's commission. And then things that we have not done that we were supposed to do, and that's omission. And again, there are things that we may not be aware of, and we can correct those things when we confess unto the Lord. But we don't want to knowingly do things that we are not supposed to do. And if God tells us to do something, we don't want to put ourselves in a position where we don't do it. Sins of omission, sins of commission. We want to be able to declare, I'm not a sinner. Not saying that we are perfect and we're not going to fail down here, because we've discussed that quite often, quite a bit, just in the Daily Bible Bites. And if you've seen any of the weekly messages, of course, we know that we're always going to fall short because we're wrapped up in this flesh. But we don't want to actively participate in sin. We want to be trying to get better and better every day, so that when we look in the mirror, we see a clearer reflection of Jesus, that we look more like him and his ways as detailed in his word every single day. And if we're really active, we can try it every minute of every day or every hour of every day. Just try to get better. Thank you so much for joining us for this segment of Daily Bible Bites here at Mount Olive. We do hope to see you on the other side at www.dltmoreministries.com. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and God bless you all. Love you in Jesus' name.